pride of the fleet, the Royal Navy women's water polo team, basking in their inter-services glory. A dominant display in the pool saw the Dark Blues storm to their maiden inter-services title at the first time of asking, thanks in part to their two former international players. Ex-England junior Jordan Parsons was lethal in front of goal. So too was former GB junior Ella Louise Jones. Both players proved too hot for their opponents to handle. The dynamic duo developed their water polo prowess at the Devonport Royal Club in Plymouth. Having seen off the Air Force, the Navy were in commanding mood in the deciding game of the tournament against the Army. And when Parsons and Jones weren't scoring, they were creating opportunities for teammates. A simple tap-in from Anna Wheeler, following fine work from Jones. The Army looked to find a way back into the contest, and although Megan Scadding was on target, her side were well adrift at half-time, trailing 10-1. The senior service continued to thrive after the interval. Parsons was superb at turning defence into attack. Her inch-perfect passing put Jones into prime position to increase the lead. By now, the Navy were cruising to the crown. Jones repaid Parsons with a cross-ball pass, and the leading engineering technician added her name to the score sheet once more. The dying embers of the contest saw Parsons and Jones watching on from the bench. But with the full-time whistle, they rejoined their teammates to celebrate a superb victory for the senior service. Meanwhile, the deciding match in the men's tournament was a repeat of last year. 12 months ago, the RAF took the title from the Army in a dramatic fixture and were keen to keep their crown. With play underway, the Army were determined to start strong. Brandon Smith fired them in front. But the defending champions soon hit back. Finn Bowden was on target to give the Light Blues lift-off to level the scores. The Army re-established their slim advantage when Alex Teodori palmed the ball between the posts, beating Theo Quantek in the airman's goal. The end-to-end action continued as Matt Smith kept his cool to make it all square on the scoreboard. Current RAF Sportsman of the Year, Cy Almond, missed out on putting his side in front for the first time when Army keeper Aral Pandya kept out his penalty. But Almond redeemed himself soon after the turnaround, lofting the ball over Pandya to give his team a 3-2 lead. Further goals for both teams followed, but it looked like the Airmen were closing in on victory. This neat flick from Ben Kingshott helped his side establish a 6-3 advantage. However, a flurry of unanswered goals from the Army saw them peg their rivals back. Alex Wilson blasted home the equaliser to make it 6-all. This was going to be a grandstand finish, with the home side hoping the pendulum had swung their way. And so it proved. With just seconds left, Nick Covington played a neat 1-2 before battling his way goalwards and putting away the winner. The tightest of tussles saw the Army win back the title with a 7-6 win. Julian Evans, Forces News, Aldershot.
Yeah, very happy with our performance, especially with 2 subs maximum. It was a bit of a hard game, but it was good, yeah, pulled together.
Now, I know you don't sort of point out individuals, but there were 2 members of your team who did extremely well for you.
Yes, well, goal scorers, yes, and Jordan, who came today last minute, saved us, but yeah, everyone played really well and
really proud. The goalkeeper, she did really well. 2 summers just playing with us just these 2 weeks.
Yeah.
They've been absolutely amazing. I'm proud of these girls.
Now, you know what it's like to compete at the highest level because you've done it with GB juniors. You know, tell us about your background in the sport.
Oh God, it's been a few years now. Sort of grew up playing with a few clubs and obviously trialled out. Got to play with the under-19, was able to travel. But unfortunately COVID hit, so obviously I had to drop out, and then obviously joined the Navy, and then obviously been able to play water polo again. So yeah, it's good.
So you've known about the Royal Navy team for some time. Why has it taken you so long to get together as a squad?
We just can't get the girls like time off. Everyone's deployed or doing other things, or they can't have the week off. It's just, that's what it's come down to.
So you knew the talent was there. You managed to get, as you said, a bare minimum squad together for this tournament. Coming into it, what were your expectations?
Really, no, we didn't know what to expect. Obviously, we've played with these girls before. Obviously, watched them play, but I think we did really well as a team. But obviously, I want people to know that water polo needs to be broadened so much more and know the sport more, so we can get more girls off and join us. That's what I think. We need to get this sport out there so much more in the Navy.
So where did you play your club water polo?
I was with Devonport, Exeter. Exeter's mainly my team.
So really it is in the stronghold of Navy catchment area, so that really you could reach out to some of the civvy clubs and, you know, that soft sort of recruitment that you can do.
Absolutely, we need to make the sport more known, especially for other ships as well, to obviously help the girls get off and what we need, because, you know, if we didn't have the girls off, we wouldn't have placed day and won.
Yeah.
So
we're working on doing grassroots as well, so starting that up at more places, which is going to help us bring in girls as well, which good.
For you yourself as captain, to lead this team to a debut victory, you must be over the moon. When it's all sunk in, what are you going to say to yourself?
I don't know, go and have a beer. Yeah.
Once the emotions have calmed, for you yourself, you know, you've won things at a decent level, but to come to the inter-services, what does this mean to you?
do you know what? Probably like the moment I'll remember with the atmosphere and everyone else. This was the one that I'm so proud of. Like, playing for GB is one thing, but playing for the Navy, like, I'm so proud to play with these girls. I've never loved it so much.
You've set the bar quite high. You've got to come back and defend your title next year.
Absolutely,
Yes,
we'll be back again. Absolutely.
Thanks for watching. For more Forces news, like and subscribe to our channel.